Welcome back, everybody. Morning, Loredas. That's Saturday, 7:31, 4th of Frostfall. We're in another month now. Frostfall is, hang on. We started in August, September. So Frostfall is October. Is that right? 4th of the month. We're gonna sit right down and have ourselves some breakfast. We'll gear up on food. We are going to see the illusion professor here before we go, but then we're going to gather our party. We are going to make sure that we're all stocked up, which we should be, and then we're going to head toward Mazulft for what we don't really know what to expect in Mazulft, honestly. Could be rather dangerous. I am of the opinion that it's going to be rather dangerous, but Anag doesn't know that. Okay, let's do some cooking here. Yeah, so from a meta perspective, that's the reason why I went out of my way to make sure that we had a couple of extra people coming with us, because Ash and Snowberry. These things we can eat? What is that? Wet snowberry. I don't know what that's there for. I'm just gonna make one. Make one of each, and then just see what happens with them. So we got a ton of snowberries. I don't know what this is from. I'm assuming I don't know what this is from. Where did it put it? Ash and Snowberry. I can't equip this. Wet Snowberry. Yeah, I don't know what it's for. Oh well. Obviously part of a mod, I don't know which one. If it's there with the soaps, I'm assuming it's part of the realistic needs mod, but I don't know for certain, so. Whoa!
Laura, protect us both.
Dang, dude. Scared me. Okay, so we're off to find Drevis, and then we will gather our party and venture forth to the unknown. Now we have a dilemma ahead of us. Not Anag, but Pem has to decide, because we will have 3 companions with us who don't normally travel with us, and we have to decide whether, well, we won't be able to buy them horses because we can't afford it. And there are no horses sold in Winterhold.
Mara, protect us.
So we have to Drevelis, whatever. We have to decide
they say knowledge is its own reward.
whether we are going to
master the arcane arts.
turn on their convenient horses, or if we're all just going to go on foot. I'm thinking it might make more sense to go on foot. I know that I could roleplay up a reason why we would be, say, if I should try to disenchant that. Pretty sure I have magic resistance, though. I'll sell it. I wanted to give those back. Okay, I gotta remember to give those back to Gisargo. Right. Pretty sure I could come up with a reason why we would all, like, maybe, I could say, like, oh, they got their horses, the college has horses. That's where we got them from. But I think that I'd rather just go on foot, because I don't want to bother with having to turn all the horses on for them, and then and it would be kind of a pain. And then I'd have one follower, Erender, with Ben that isn't a convenient horse. He'd be a regular owned horse, and that would just be kind of messy. So I think it makes more sense that the party would travel on foot rather than 2 of us take horses and 3 of us walk on foot. The only, I was thinking there was going to be like a night eye spell or something like that, but the only one I've seen that would be useful is this one. No, not fear. I don't want them to run away. This one. When I cast a phantom image, I can cast this at it. The image appears to cast a high-level destruction spell, drawing aggression and attention of nearby beings. Again, I barely ever use phantom image, but it could be something useful. So, let's get it. Let's read it. Let's Do I have other illusion spells? Phantom Image I have. But I didn't do Faint Shift, so I'm not going to bother with Faint Warfare. That's fine. Okay. Alright, back to the Hall of Countenance then. So yeah, I think we're just going to go on foot. I know that'll kind of drag the journey out, and it will... I mean, we'll have to fight more bad guys. We won't be able to just run away from them, but with a bunch of followers anyway, you're going to have to fight everything anyway, because they're all going to like, ooh, what's that? And they're going to engage it. And then Aaron has already just demonstrated it a few times, like with the giant...
Even with the college's laid-back attitude,
whatever,
there are
Wayward Pass, what is it called? The pass right there north of Nightgate. He took on that giant, even though we were all just kind of standing nearby. Jazargo, I'm going to put these scrolls in your room here.
Jazargo has heard of the Staff of Magnus. Once you are done with it...
Put it right here. So yeah, I don't know. It might be a bad idea.
Perhaps you will allow
there we go.
Jazargo
Perfect.
to borrow it.
Might be a bad idea to bring them all on foot, but I don't know. I just don't want to bother with horses. I bother with horses enough as it is, and there's just two of us. So, all right, Berlina.
So you're off to find some staff now? I don't see the point of that.
Well, that's just it. I need you to come with me, actually. And here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say this to all of them. I'm saying it now to you guys, and we can just assume that I have the conversation with every one of these followers. But we're telling them the gravity of the situation, what we need them to do. Staff of Magnus. We're trying to find somebody from the Synod who might know where it is. We're going to this area called Mazulft because that's where Mirabelle said that we might find somebody from the Synod. And the school is apparently not that bothered. The Archmage doesn't seem to see any urgency here. Tolfdir is kind of like, okay. Mirabelle is like, she's giving us clues, but even she's not really lifting a finger. So for whatever reason, it's fallen to us, the students, to do it. And we as a group are going to do it. We're the students. We're together. We're going to do it. I don't know. Maybe. It's kind of like the kids in It, right? Like the parents of the town aren't going to do anything about it just because they don't really believe in the danger of it. So it's up to the kids. They have to do it, you know. Anyway, maybe that's a bad example. But here we go.
Lead the way.
All right, Berlina, you're following me. Oh, and you armed yourself. Onmund?
Good day, friend. Keeping well?
Yes, are you ready to go to Mazulft?
Lead the way.
Fantastic. You are also armed. Jazargo. It's time, my friend.
Jazargo has heard of the Staff of Magnus. Once you are done with it, perhaps you will allow Jazargo to borrow it.
We'll see how you acquit yourself on this mission.
There is much.
Oh, God
there
damn
is
it.
skill in magic.
Ugh.
There is charm.
Stupid
Then
game.
lead on, friend.
Fantastic. Okay. Now, this is where it's going to be rather tedious, guys. And I'm warning you up front. I'm going to go through and just check their spells and their settings and everything like I did with Aaron that first time. I'll make it fast, but I'm just warning you, it'll probably be a good 5 or 6 minutes of me doing this. So if you want to fast forward,
So
but
you're
that's
off
what
to
I'm doing
find
right
some
now.
staff now? I don't see the point of that.
So let's tweak options. I'm pretty sure I don't need actions right now. Give me some sugar. No, won't be doing that. Back. Gear. What have you got? Pretty sure I'm not going to change your outfit. Oh, you've got a book. Shortbow, Staff of Lightning Bolts. I can't view your... combat settings. Okay. None, general, magic only, magic and staff. Let's make you magic and staff. You have a staff. Seems to make sense, right? Could say bow and arrow, but I'm guessing that's not your specialty. But let's look. Magic, what spells do you know? You know healing, fast healing, fireball, stone flesh, firebolt, iron flesh, flames, conjure familiar, conjure flame atronach, oak flesh. Okay, so that's pretty good. Oh, and frost atronach, and greater ward, and lesser ward, and steadfast ward. Okay, wow. Okay, so you know, quite a few actually. Enable magic use. back. Pose, info. Auto level up, yes. View. Okay. Level 24. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. I think I'm level 24. I am, actually. 172 hit points, 148 stamina, 260 magic. It's not that great. Resist fire because she's a dark elf. One-handed, two-handed archer. So you have a bow and arrow, but you're no good at archery. One-handed. You could do light armor. You could use a shield. You can sneak. And you're good at conjuration, alteration, destruction, and restoration. Okay, so I'll have to remember light armor and one-handed and blocking, basically. If I see any gear that I can give to you. Perks, AI. Will attack enemies on sight. Fearless, fights to the death. Oh, you're gonna die. Energy rarely moves around. Morals will steal and kill anyone. Ugh. Neutral assistance will only help allies. Combat style match. Okay. Alright, Brilina. Yeah, I am betting. Guessing. Oh, jeez, Sargo. I'm guessing very strongly that at least one of us will die. One of non-Anag. One of her followers will die in Resolved because it's Falmer, and we haven't faced Falmer yet, and we just don't know what to deal with. It's gonna be tough.
Has heard of this staff.
Weak options. Jazargo. Gear. What's more options? I forget. Okay. Well, anyway. I wonder why it gives them with bow and arrow by default. That's a little surprising. That's it. That's all you have. I mean, obviously you have clothes, but... Oh. Okay, combat. You don't have a staff, so let's say magic only. It's gonna be it's gonna be 5 mages marching in there. That might be kind of funny, actually. But it makes sense, you know, the college, right? Like, college would send mages. View standard spells. Heal other. Ice Spike, Soul Trap, Sparks, Firebolt, Flames, Lightning Bolt. Frostbite, Turn Undead. Frostbite, Mage Light, Fury, Paralyze. Paralyze? Whoa. Steadfast Ward. Wow. You know Paralyze? Sargo, you're good, man. Okay, view. Khajiit, level 24. Yep, 172, 148, 250. Resistance is none. Armor rating 0. One-handed. So the same thing then. 27 light armor, 27 block, sneak 44. Must be a default thing for mage followers, I guess. AI. Attack enemies on sight. Confidence. Fearless. Yep. Okay, so we have some very brave mages with us. Amund?
I've got your back.
You can get out of the way anytime you want there. What's your name? Jazargo. Also with a hunting short bow. Hey, you guys are sharing the same space.
I'm right behind you.
Okay, combat. Magic only. Back, I say. Magic. View standard spells. Okay, so you know... Oh. Fast healing, chain lightning, invisibility, lightning bolt, lesser ward. And that's it. God, Anman, you're going to be the first to die. I think. View. Level 24, 172, 148, 250. Yeah, same levels here. Same skills. Okay, well. Yeah, I was going to say, there's this resistance 50 to ice. Okay, Fine. Fine, fine, fine. Good enough. We can make it work. Arender? Arender? Where are you? Your job is to help me with these newbies. They're young, and I'm not saying this within their earshot, of course, but they're young and they don't know the first thing about dungeon diving, so you're gonna have to help me keep an eye on them. Not that you're babysitting, but you are gonna have to help me keep an eye on them. The beginning of our epic quest. College Watchman, wish us luck. We'll be back, you guys. Oh, let's see where we're going, actually, now that I think about it. It was marked on our map, I think, wasn't it? Revealing the unseen. Yeah. Right there somewhere. Okay, so we need to get down to Steam Crag Camp. So just past Kynes Grove, past Witchmist Grove. We've been past this giant camp, I remember that. And then we'll head east, and then when the road turns south, we just keep going up the hill. Up the mountain. We have a ways to go. We may have to spend the night in a few places. We'll make it we may spend the night in no, maybe we can make it to Kynes Grove by tonight. That'd be great if we could do that, actually. But then again, who knows? We'll just see what we face on the road, I guess. Where's the rest of our party? Okay, well, good enough for now. Oh, man, it's not getting off to a great start. I think I'm gonna wish I had the horses before it's all over. And I'm gonna freeze. And I don't have any firewood. Ah, shit, I don't have any firewood. Going back for firewood. Question is, where can I cut some in town? MCM registered one new menu. Did I install a mod since last time I played? I don't even know. Where is there a fire chopping block? There might not be one in town. Are we boned? There's all this firewood, but I can't take it. Oh wait, I'll just take Glim's firewood. I better take her tent too, actually, now that I think about it. Whoa, good thing I came back. That would have been bad. Glim? Wake up, Glim. Nope, not that. Oh, right, because Ben's the thing. Okay. Ben's the last horse I rode, I guess. So let me just ride Glim for a second. Dismount. There we go. Need the tent, and I need the firewood. Okay, so I'm almost over encumbered. Sure I don't want to take the horses? I'm sure. I'm going to take the horses.
I haven't got all day.
'Cause that would just be weird. Okay, anyway. We're on the road. We're started. We've begun. Big adventure. Zolft. Looking for the Staff of Magnus. Kind of a big deal. Even bigger deal for the fact that we are on our own. Just us students doing it. And Anig's the leader, too. I guess Arender is the senior person. But I'm already at negative 20 exposure. That's terrible. Well, at least we know the road pretty well. Nothing that way that we can see. I believe there's a mine coming up here on the road. Maybe we can step inside and warm up for a little bit. What's this? Farmer.
I'm on my way to Solitude to join the Legion. The United Empire is better forever.
Good to know. If there was a carriage, I would take that, but there's no carriage in Winterhold. And once we get to Windhelm, we could take a carriage, but where would we take it to? To get to Riften, but that's going too far out of our way. So that's no good. Carriage would not work. Okay, here's the mine. So let's go in and get warmed up. If we can do such a thing. We shall see.
Mining is hard work, but we pay a fair price for any ore you dig up.
Perfect. Potnir. Okay, here's my party. Berlina? You alright?
Fancy robes. You a wizard or something?
Thorgar. No, I'm not. Yes, I am, actually. Sorry. Don't know why I said no, I'm not. Okay, guys, let's all have lunch. Bottle of wine, some beef stew, a carrot, and boiled concrete. Yeah. Okay, now let's just get ourselves thoroughly warmed here. We can make it to Kostov, Fort Kostov, and then we can warm again if we need to. I said I'm feeling warm. Alright. Ready? Back to it.